Bob Lutz and Paul Suellentrop way past our bedtimes tonight. Late game here at Coke. Shockers win at 80-54 over Loyola. Really opened it up early in the second half and cruised to another win.
Yeah, and I guess you got to say from a Shocker perspective, you know, the great thing is they don't allow these games to get sloppy. They don't come out, you know, unmotivated, looking past. I thought they really played great defense in the first half. And, you know, even when you're way better than your opponent, bad things can happen. But, you know, Wichita State just kind of has that attitude and that toughness where they, you know, they play well.
Ron Baker and Fred Van Vliet just 8 points apiece tonight. Didn't shoot very much. Yet this team scores 80 points. It says something about the depth, something about the competition, something about the quality of Wichita State. A lot of ingredients go into it.
Yeah, and I think Greg Marshall, you know, from a coach's perspective, what he likes best is that his best two players don't care about, you know, hunting their own shots. And that's kind of the whole Fred Van Vliet and Ron Baker package that Wichita State fans have come to know over the last 4 years. You know, they do those kind of things, and they're happy to win that way just as much as they're happy to win when they score 20.
And completely unlike you from what I hear on the basketball.
I'm quite the ball hog. Shoot to get hot, shoot to stay hot, yes.
No question about it. Shaq Morris tonight continues to show growth, 12 points and 6 rebounds, but in limited minutes, again plagued by foul issues. Now we're starting to wonder what this guy can do if he ever gets to a point where he can play 25 minutes.
Yeah, and that will be both a foul and a conditioning issue. I think he has, you know, obviously come a long way. I think this is 3 straight games where he's been really solid. And we've seen kind of these ups and downs in his career to this point. If he's hit another level, another plateau, then that's really good for Wichita State. I think he's really playing well. Really, I think he's doing is he really finishes around the basket. That's something that some of their other big men struggle with. But boy, he gets the ball and he goes up immediately. Doesn't need a dribble to steady himself. He just goes up and scores really effectively.
Had the Shockers' first 6 points in the second half tonight, and a really likable kid. I mean, you can't help but like Shaquille Morris and want him to succeed.
Yeah, and he's been, you know, he's taken some hard shots from Greg Marshall and you know, in effect from the media, the people who cover him, because, you know, Greg will say that Shaq's just not doing what he needs to be doing or whatever, and Shaq is always willing to talk about it, always willing to kind of admit, yeah, I need to get better. So from that standpoint, yeah, you are kind of you're rooting for a guy like that will stick with it and get a lot better.
All right, now it gets a little bit interesting because the Shockers go to Evansville to play a Sunday game, afternoon, 3 o'clock. Then they return home on February 3rd, next Wednesday, to play Southern Illinois. Could either of those games be difficult?
I think the Evansville game could be. You know, obviously playing on the road, Evansville is a good team. So yeah, I think that's the dangerous game. If the Wichita State wins that, then I think the Express to 18-0 is really in full swing at that point.
Yeah, Evansville played Wichita State to a close game here. They seem to match up as well with Wichita State as anybody in the conference. They do have the big man that can counter some of Wichita State's size. So that is a game to keep our eyes on, but not this one. 80-54 over Loyola. We'll see you.